Go ahead and call to order the June 16th meeting of the Township Board of Portage Township. Roll call, Ryan Hill here.
Cheryl Ashe, present.
Muhammad Shabazz is absent today. Cheryl, we need a motion to approve the agenda.
I motion that we approve the agenda for Portage Township Board, June 16th, 2026.
Probably should have checked. There's no changes, right?
To the
Agenda.
No.
Okay. All right. So moved and seconded. So
Yeah.
we're okay. All right. Were there any changes to the minutes?
I didn't have any.
Did not have a chance to look through these.
I didn't have any changes on the minutes. Did anybody?
I don't see anything.
I move that we accept the May 19th, 2026 meeting minutes.
All right, I'll second. All in favor, aye.
Cheryl, I.
Okay. All right, public comment. You said Sam's the only one online?
Yep, just Sammy.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm
You're
shocked.
live.
I was like, first time we ever had anybody.
All right. Seeing no other member of the public present, I think we can move on. So new business, let's talk about this La Casa partnership amendment.
Yep, so this is pretty straightforward. This is the exact same relationship we've had with La Casa the past 2 years now. Just putting before the board, you're interested in continuing that relationship. And so all the amendment is doing is extending it for another year. We are, as when I submit them to you, when we get them, we get their reports of who they're helping. We still meet with them and chat with them fairly regularly. Aaron, our senior caseworker, really hopes that we continue the relationship. We didn't realize that they had ran out of funds, and we tried to refer someone over there, and it was kind of a thing we had to work through. And so it was a moment where we always knew that this is super beneficial to our residents and to the township, but when it's suddenly gone and you've been relying on it, you're reminded on, oh, we really needed that. So that's what prompted us to re-up it and continue that. So we'd like to continue it, but we wanted to get board approval for that.
So this essentially puts together a package of 25,000. Is that the full amount?
No, does it say 25?
I mean, 25,000.
Should be 20.
No, he's right. It is 25. We upped it. We do an initial 10 and then we do 5 upon receipt of their quarterly.
Okay.
That's why it's 25. I think that's why I was thinking 20 in my head. So we do 10 up front to sort of prime the program, and then they submit quarterly reports to us. And when they submit a quarterly report, we give them an additional 5. Yep. And we do that 3 times.
Okay. I think I remember seeing the last report came through, but
I could resend.
yeah, that would be helpful.
Yep.
I would like, we need to know how many people.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Yep. And it's she's collecting, if you recall, they would collect income. I mean, the big things they collect.
Yeah. And that's actually something that I was wondering if we can add to our metrics,
Which piece?
just how people being helped. Right, because we talked before about how difficult it is for a lot of Latino residents and others to come in, and just we have such a small percentage of that, like showing that we have found a way to do that outreach, I think is useful.
So we are going to include them, and we do this annual report every year that we have to, and that's what we, unfortunately, that is a very important report, and a lot of townships don't realize that, because when the legislators are making decisions on what they're gonna do, they're looking at annual reports on how much work they're doing. So we have started adding that for sure.
Okay.
Those folks, we kind of consider them ours for sure. Same with the pantry, eviction clinic sign-ins, like we add all of that into the stuff that we're doing here. So it's not inflating the numbers, I don't want to use that word, but it's an accurate
The more
reflection.
accurate
Yeah,
reflection
that's
of
right.
what we're doing.
Not just approved for assistance,
Right.
which is what was being done.
Do we have a way that the other social service agencies know about La Casa, or we just, when they come here, we send them? The reason I just happened to have been the other day when I was passing out the stuff for tomorrow, and I was at, Catholic Charities.
Uh-huh.
And there were quite a few people sitting there, Hispanic, right? And then when I went over to the IHC on Bendix, there were quite a few Hispanics
Mhm.
sitting there. And so it got me to think,
So they do both. We do refer people there and that's how they get people, but they also just take them directly. I
okay,
mean, this is sort of, they didn't really have much of an assistance program until we started
That's
doing
great.
this. Yeah, that's right. And I didn't realize that. They were not doing much of this.
mhm,
And now people just go there. So yeah, I'm sorry if I gave that impression. I wouldn't say the majority of them never walk through these doors.
okay, that's fine with me. I just wanna make sure that, like Catholic Charities and the IHC.
They would be referring them. They're on their referral list for
Okay,
sure.
okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So it's
Okay.
both, but being honest, most of them don't walk through the door here.
right.
Okay, that's fine with me. I just wanna make sure that like, you
Yep.
know,
They are our people. We do confirm residency and all that kind of, she confirms residency and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
They're
also-
Portage Township residents.
Right. And also, we did 25,000 for last calendar year,
That's right.
so this, when did they run out?
Recently, and so it was per calendar year, but we also sort of adopted a don't ask for more until you run out. Because not accusing anyone, I mean, I think we didn't want to get in a scenario where they were just kind of accumulating money. And if we kept doing this over a couple of years, their fund had $100,000 in it, and we were like, well, we didn't need to keep contributing to this.
Right, no,
Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, if 25,000 did last them.
It did, so it lasted well over
A year and a half.
It did, yes, that's exactly
Okay.
right. Or May, April, that's about when they ran out of funds. She contacted us.
Okay,
Great question, and great point.
yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
the exact scenario we didn't want to get into where we're just
right,
25 grand, here's the check. So we probably keep closer tabs on it than many government grants might be.
right. No, I mean, this is a great program. We're reaching people that have trouble coming here, so,
I think it's been one of the best partnerships we've had
mhm.
Yeah, I think so too.
yeah.
as far as direct impact on people that we would not be able to serve as well.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, I have no problem supporting them.
Neither do I.
And this is just changing the,
Just continuing.
just adding on to it.
Yep,
Okay.
just continuing.
Yeah, Cheryl, you want a motion?
Oh, I forget Muhammad's not here. I move that we, okay, the La Casa Partnership Agreement for 2026, is that it?
Yeah, I think that works.
For 2026.
All right, and I'll second, all in favor,
Cheryl, yes.
Ryan, aye. All right, so that is approved.
You know, Ryan, I'm gonna do one more thing under new business. I was gonna do it under facilities, but
There you go.
sorry about that. I know. We need to put up a fence at Portage Manor Portage Manor Cemetery, as I was telling you. We have 3 bids. The bid that closest matches the responsible bidder ordinance was Zakowski Construction for 52,000. We did get 2 bids that were close to that, but were under. One of them is from Michigan, and the other doesn't fit the responsible bidder ordinances. They're about 10 to 15% cheaper. I'd like to move forward with the Zakowski construction one. I'd like the board to consider that. I think
How does it not fit the ordinance, the chief?
it would not fit the local labor sort of requirements of it. And not being a local company being number one, both other ones are from outside of the county, one is from outside of the state. And then the local labor, and prevailing wages requirement of the RBO. So the one that fit the most categories of the RBO is Zakowski.
How much is the difference?
$8,000, $52,000, 38 or
It's 49. I think they can do
49.
that. Yeah.
Okay, 49 versus 52.
Oh, that's nothing.
But I still,
Cheryl,
I want,
good with
you
that?
guys to,
Okay, so let me make sure I'm understanding. The one that's in our area
yes,
is a little bit more.
yes,
Okay,
yes, technically, if it's $50,000 or more, we have to get 3 bids. The board has to approve it if it's 150 or more, but with most things, I'm bringing it to you. I would think, based on the board's policies in the past, that the Zakowski construction bid for $52,000 is what fits the policies of Portage Township best and closest. But we did receive a cheaper bid. from a company that is out of the state of Indiana.
Oh, no.
It's from Southern Michigan.
No, sorry, no.
I mean, I'm fine with that. The only thing.
These are not sealed bids. It's not that sort of
Yeah.
a scenario.
No, I think I'm fine with that. 3,000 is not much, and we want to keep things local as much as possible.
Yeah,
Okay.
Why was only one of the companies local though from the bidding?
That's who we got to respond. I mean, I think he reached out to 5, Aaron Kelly reached out to 5 or 6, and these are the 3 that responded. That was pretty typical with the building renovations as well. Sometimes they show up and then you just never get a bid from them, and how hard do you want to chase them? It's one of those responsible and responsive, and
Right.
Zakowski is just very responsive always. And the other 2 we got were responsive.
Have we used Zakowski's for some of the other things?
We have, yeah. They did the renovation of the remodel of the front here. And then when the building started getting broken into, they did a lot of things for free for the township. I was out of town, the one window got broken, and he just sent a couple guys over here to board it up for us, clean it all up, because they were and we never got charged for that. So we do have a relationship with them.
Okay.
And then the second thing, but now we do need to put up a fence around the AC units. So we're gonna put a 6-foot tall fence with barbed wire on top of it. And we were gonna use one of these other contractors for that. It's a smaller project, but we were going to use one of these other contractors.
well, I'm glad we're gonna put a fence and tall fence around it.
That one's only gonna be $4,000.
So I think one of the ordinances we passed did kind of push to make sure that we're trying to support diverse companies as well.
The responsible bidder ordinances gives credit towards a minority owned business for sure, but I don't think any of these were,
Okay.
any of them that we received.
Can we reach out? I mean, not for this one, and this is.
And moving forward, yeah, I think I could use help on that. The biggest problem in South Bend is the lack of minority contractors.
Right, I remember that's what the city report said. It's like,
That's a big deal.
we would like to, but,
Yeah,
but maybe we need to figure out a
when
way.
you have them, they're not bonded, they don't have the other things, yeah.
Right.
It's a real problem that we need to work on.
Okay, it would be good if we had someone look into that a little more though, just so we can.
I can dig into it, yeah.
And we want to make sure we're supporting the whole community, not just, 1 or 2 big.
I think there's plenty of sense to that. I'd be happy to dig into that.
Okay. Do you need a vote?
I think it'd probably be nice, yeah, I mean, we're talking about it.
You first, then I'll second it.
All right,
He didn't say he was supporting.
I will move. Yeah, that's a fair point. Oh, it's not actually on the thing here.
No,
Uh,
move forward with the Zakowski bid is probably.
okay, I will motion to move forward with the Zakowski bid for the fence at Portage Cemetery.
All right, thank you, guys. And then, that's it, except for the trustees report. Happy to answer questions that you guys got. You've got the budget numbers in front of you. Nothing notable that jumps out to me. We're in okay shape here, but we are now starting to hit our busy month, so we're expecting this to drill down. We are starting to get ready now for budget season, so I want to prepare everybody for that. So I think next month, or the month after, we will start, probably putting some stuff in front of you to think about. And then I'll send an email so that nobody's on the spot. Now, if there's things you want to look at in the budget, other priorities you want to start thinking about, maybe asking the board to bring those to, the next couple of meetings. As far as our receipts, unfortunately, they haven't changed. So we budgeted conservatively. We're glad that we did because, our receipts are about matching that. So we're keeping an eye on the cash flow pretty closely. We probably received our tax check now. No, I haven't got that yet either. Okay.
One of the C bet ones for 1,700, but yeah.
Okay, fire territory is right on the line, which is good. That one's the bigger one that we're having to watch much closer than these, because now we're hitting our busy months when it comes to the assistance fund, but admin is very healthy. Ran very thin there. As you know, there's been staffing changes here, and so we now have 3 part-time workers instead of 2 full-time
I
workers.
noticed you have an intern?
We do have an intern, yep, med student, with, Notre Dame's med school, 8 weeks, Ethan's here. And, like, in a traditional sense of the word, he's doing the work. I mean, he's not just sitting and observing, he's He's sitting there, you know, intake, moving him around a bit, giving him a little exposure to everything. He worked the first food pantry. Has he done did he do Nourish this week?
Yep.
Nourish started up this week. We had our first Nourish class
He
this
hasn't,
week.
he hasn't been there, second,
Oh, I'm sorry, second week. Thank you.
he hasn't been to the class, he's going to one in the
Okay.
future, but. Yeah, and I think he kind of came over and hung out a little at the eviction clinic, didn't he, or something like that,
Yeah, the idea there is exposure for those med students. They're not gonna be intake social workers, but what they're wanting in them is just to get that real world exposure of what families are going through and that sort of stuff,
Mhm.
so.
Does he need to do any like final project or anything?
I don't know, I can look into
I
that.
don't think he is. Not in this one.
Generally, they're supposed to from my
So you'd
understanding.
be interested in what his final project is, or? like,
Yeah,
what do you
I mean,
think?
Yeah, I'll ask him.
Policy background, right? So,
I'll ask him.
but I mean, I know.
In fact, we could have him come to the next board.
uh,
If it fits his hours.
Mhm.
He's got
Okay,
class.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that might be a good thing for him to sit through, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if he's got kind of, for an intern, right? They're coming in, they've got a new perspective, they've got the academics behind them, like figuring out something they can do with that.
Yeah, he's pretty, like, they're pretty advanced, like, they're on their way to clinicals, I think, after
Okay.
this, yeah, so. But yeah, I'll chat with him about that, and then we have 3 part-timers now, we had 1 start this week. Which is nice, because we really have now Lana has a lot of flexibility in scheduling, because today, not only do we have our, you know, regular day, which, you know, was pretty busy in the lobby, but then we had the food pantry going on, and we had to prep for Nourish, which is tonight. Is he
Yeah.
out there tonight?
Yeah.
And then we also have the eviction clinic going on. So they're having 3 part-timers like that you can move
and we had
around.
another meeting, so like Jamie got pulled from the pantry, but we could
Oh, yeah.
drop one of them in there, so that's kind of Tuesday's my goal to be.
So
there.
not only, it's been nice on the budget, but then even from an operations standpoint, it's
Yeah,
like
it's worked out.
creating a lot of breathing room.
How's the pantry doing? Like, how much are you going through each?
2 weeks ago, very busy. Pretty normal last week and this week. I don't know where 2 weeks ago was. If we usually do an average of 700 to 800 pounds, I think that day was 1,200. It was like 50%. Strange. Yeah, hard to put your pin. We totally unpredictable. We have found it to be totally unpredictable.
So we're
That's
doing
About
on
800 pounds,
average,
about 400 pounds an hour. That's what
an
I quote.
hour.
Yeah, 400 pounds an hour. 300 to 400 pounds. That's what I would quote if somebody asks.
That's a lot.
So then when someone says, why don't you stay open longer? Why don't you do like, well, we need another 400 pounds an hour for every hour that we're open. So those are the metrics we use there. I wanted to mention this weekend is both Juneteenth and Pride in the Park. So Jamie will have everything ready, for the board.
I'm bringing the table because it'll be easier for me.
I think she talked to Jamie.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's for me to try to carry it back by myself, but the one I'm gonna bring, I can carry.
Okay. So that'll be
And
ready.
Muhammad's picking up all the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Jamie's getting that together for me.
Okay.
And
And
then,
then tomorrow.
Can you send him a reminder?
well, I guess I will.
Because he's gonna pick it up Friday and like he may forget that you all close Friday.
Juneteenth. And then tomorrow at 8 AM is Cheryl's Social Services
Oh, yeah.
breakfast. So we
There
have
you go.
that.
Yeah, like I said, I was surprised that we didn't have any of the homeless shelters. I don't know if they think people can't qualify for any of our
We
services.
do not get many people from the homeless shelter, just in general. The ones we do, we've gone out of our way, so this year again, if you recall, last year, we worked with the McKinney-Vento
Right.
representative at the schools,
Mhm.
and we are working with her again. And it's not something we publicize, because
Yeah.
it's just for the kids in the homeless shelter or
Right.
homeless that she works with. We're doing a shoe. We're doing a shoe program this year where we're gonna take them.
For
to
those
Niagara.
kids.
We're
Yeah.
taking.
I think it's shoe carnival.
Shoe carnival, and they can buy shoes,
That's
new
amazing.
shoes for school, yeah.
Where's your carnival at?
Out between Grape and Maine, or Coles, you know where that Mishawaka one is?
Yeah, because I don't think, are they still there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I go through
Okay.
that.
what we learned last time was they didn't have a problem getting a ride out there.
Oh, right, no,
Transportation
no,
wasn't
no,
an
no,
issue
that's
like
not.
we thought it might be, so we make sure, we wanna do it Meyer, cause it's right there, but folks said that they were fine getting out there, and
Yeah,
so,
no,
And
then
If
I would,
not, I think there is a bus that goes out there.
yeah, and that was for back to school supplies. But because it's kind of, there's plenty of that she said they could use new shoes. We're like,
Right.
"That's great."
Yeah.
Mhm.
And, if you recall, the township down in Kokomo, that's what they started doing based on some of our stuff,
Yeah.
our coat giveaway. We are gonna do coats again for kids. The budget we do have it in the budget this year to do coach.
Can we have the parents write down what the coat sizes are roughly? Because what happened last year, they ran out of certain coat sizes.
They did?
Yeah,
Oh,
but I'm
think we should
thinking
talk
if we had a rough
Yeah.
idea what the coat sizes were, we could tell Myers.
yeah. that's
And
fine.
they could ship some in.
Okay. I think just based on last year, we can tell them.
Yeah,
We'll have that conversation with them for sure.
yeah.
Mhm.
See what-
Cause I remember some people would come up and say, oh, they don't have my son's coat. And I'm going, I'm sure Myers has it. What it was is, they came at 2:30.
Oh, you get 100 kids coming through.
That's what I'm saying. They came at 2:30
Like they need to.
and
stock
everybody
up a
else
bit.
grabbed
Yeah,
those sizes that
They
they
did-
needed.
yeah, some came early, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do for high school kids like we did before, which is they can get the hoodies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wanted to touch on, not to, I didn't come back to this house, so don't want to forget about Goodwill.
Uh,
So that, yeah, I see on my email back to you.
Yeah.
It's not a
Right.
gatekeeping thing. It's
Right.
just, they have a new program and they're looking for referrals. or
Right.
It's an enhanced program and stuff. And so all we did is sign an MOU saying that we
mhm,
have the ability to refer people to them and they can refer people to us. So
mhm.
not a huge change in operation, but something definitely that residents need to know about.
No, I think it's, yeah, I know.
That was actually something I was thinking recently, is we need to figure out ways to expand opportunities for work training, if not not gatekeeping assistance necessarily, but finding other ways to connect people. Like what about unions, right? Like do they have,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how, I'm not super well versed. They do, I mean, they go out to the schools and they're trying, they're dying for people, for sure. But as you guys know, not everyone who comes into this office, you know, kind of, we're talking elemental P with the workforce stuff. Some of them are like at ABC. So what's nice is the social workers are the ones that can identify,
right?
Yeah,
yeah, you could use a little bit of blah, 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 you know, and so we even push them towards the county, you know, like a jail, working in the jail. Those are
mhm.
good jobs, you know, like they're always looking for good.
and they're always looking for
They're always looking for
people to jail. You
Yeah.
can be a jailer for 25 years. I've watched
40 grand a year and you get insurance and
insurance,
retirement.
all kinds of stuff, yeah.
So that's another one we push them towards a lot. They can't if they have a felony, typically,
Right.
that's the only problem there.
Yeah.
But Goodwill, you can, Goodwill works with them.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, that might be something, I don't know if we have a lot of resources for that, but thinking of collecting some of that and even doing like a job fair day or,
We've been thinking about that kind of stuff for sure. We
Yeah.
wanted to do something we were thinking, actually, so something noodle, we were flirting with the idea of doing something for America's 250th birthday. It doesn't have to be around the 4th of July, obviously.
Right, yeah, I wanna see us do something.
But we thought about doing something, like, I don't know what that looks like, but. Just a party in the parking lot, I don't know, like, but we didn't.
I'm for a cookout in the parking lot and having some, games,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? What's that called? Connect Four, and
yeah,
the field
Cornhole.
chess.
yeah,
I'll say if we do that though, you have to have like a nice big flag.
shine one, yeah.
Like they have it.
We haven't come up with anything, but it'd be
We're
nice.
still
to do
here.
something. Jamie's been really. pressing
hot
on
dogs
it.
on the grill.
I thought about that, but it was almost like if we did it, maybe we just do it in a park. It'd be nicer than the parking lot.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Like behind here,
It's true. Yeah.
that is a park,
Back
isn't it?
here. Oh,
Well,
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. We can do it
Across the river
there.
it is.
Nobody's gonna stop us.
Like, do we, I don't know, I feel like that is a park.
We can
Like,
use it.
from what I recall.
Yeah, we could use it. Yeah, that's no problem at all. But either way, noodle it.
Yeah.
If you think it's something cool. I think those are our big events. What am I missing?
Real hot dog, just
Nursery
make sure you
Week,
include
yeah.
those.
All beef.
then Unity Gardens has a barbecue at the end, right, of July, or not barbecue, but, what is that called? They have a lot of vendors out there too, out there on Pratt's. And that, they have a big celebration, then usually we have a table there too, it's nice, I think it's the last Saturday of July, isn't it?
Also, back to school event is August 1st.
Cause the police do a back to school one, don't they?
They do, La Casa does, the Croc does.
So we could do something in the summer.
Yeah. I don't know, I'll think about it though. If you come up with an idea, let me know.
Not a lot of time to organize it though.
But usually it's pretty straightforward, right? Like
Something
hot dogs,
fun.
games, put it out.
Fair.
Something
It's like
fun.
Friday afternoon. Something to think about. But, that's it. No staff updates otherwise. I kind of gave all those.
I wanted to talk about how we did the, Thursday's dinner, right? Now you told me how much it was.
Did I?
About
Or
half.
third?
Yeah, I know
Third.
it was like
Third.
3 or 4,
Third.
like 300 and something.
It was
I
the
think I
third.
missed this.
I
one,
think we need to figure
You
out,
did, yeah.
I,
It was nice.
I think we need to see what food we can get a hold of. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
we wouldn't mind the idea of now trying to get sponsors.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
like we tried, we had one that did it the month before, but he didn't realize what he was biting off.
Is it, there's
But
no,
they didn't cook the pizza, so I don't understand why it was that much. They didn't cook the pizza.
there's no, big requirement for real services to use their people, or
No,
No.
and we
no.
didn't this time. That's what she's talking about. We
That's
just
what I'm
bought
talking
sandwiches.
about.
And it was well received, I think. Don't you
It's like
were at the
$3.
dinner?
Right, and you
Right?
know
Well
what?
received there.
Even if we have to
Came in
serve
through
the same thing every other time, you know what I mean, like a
That's really
rotating
complaint.
menu, if everybody loved the chicken salad.
Yeah, there wasn't any
Yeah.
complaints.
Yeah.
So I
Sounds
mean,
good.
I want us to
Sounds
figure
good.
out
Sam's.
how we can do it. And yeah, we can look for sponsors, but if nothing else, that just, $700.
900.
Oh, no.
yikes. Yeah, I mean, if there is a better option, like,
I mean, that means it's, 12 grand a year. That's a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, so.
Because how much was it they were gonna charge? Because Sandy told me, she goes, yeah, I don't wanna use us.
It's 15 a head and we planned for
Like
6.
900.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm
Expensive.
saying, for this thing tomorrow,
Oh, I
it
don't
was
know.
ridiculous. She told me.
Oh, cause I say I never saw that quote.
Well, if you had 20 people, it would have been 15 a head, 300.
Yeah.
I spent 100
Did you spend $100?
with utensils that we can use at future lives.
Okay, it's like, that's
For the plates, I mean, it was a big enough
just
thing.
muffins and such. Continental. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
It was- it's a
ridiculous,
nice amount,
the
yeah.
price.
If you're around, come by. Have some.
is it
And
here?
No.
No, it's.
we've got, what is it, 14 people, I think.
Cheryl's thing, we're just showing up and doing what we're told.
And, but something
I
I
was
want,
given my assignment on what you want me to do,
Yeah.
so I
I got them all, I got everything. Everything.
She said, here's your assignment.
Here's your
Start today.
and
assignment.
she's gonna, but we gotta make sure that we have something with our Facebook. So, because everybody who came in here, all 8 of them, said it was on Facebook where they found out
Yeah.
about today's event.
Oh, good. Well, we always put it on there and we could.
Right, but I'm saying we need to have something that has Facebook on it so that we give people when they
Oh.
come in here.
It's on most of our stuff, but we don't have a card that's just follow us on
Maybe-
Facebook. We
Maybe
could do
put something
that.
out, like
Oh,
a
yeah,
sign out front.
like a
that we
QR
say,
code.
Follow us, yeah,
Yeah.
follow us on.
That's a good idea. Yeah,
We have
Facebook's been our
counterfeit
biggest
that,
thing,
too.
by far.
So do we have anything that we can give people tomorrow that's got Facebook, or do I need to make something?
Imagine our lit has it on there. We'd have to go look.
Yeah, and if it doesn't, I'm sure I could text
We could print
her right
something.
at 8 o'clock and have.
Him run it
Give her
over.
ear run it
Yeah,
out.
the only reason I
Before
say
it's
is
over.
the way people were telling me how they found out about stuff
Right.
was Facebook. So we need to make sure we push people coming in here for services
Mhm.
that they sign up for Facebook.
100%.
And,
They follow our page, like
Yeah.
our page, whatever it is.
Yeah,
So they see stuff.
that makes sense.
the next thing I'd like to do something similar is talk to the school system, because I'm sure they have a meeting of their social workers.
Uh-huh.
And then we talk to their social workers.
So that gets spread around for sure. They do a pretty good job of sharing our stuff around to them, but they always need reminded.
Yeah, but what I want to do is find out from the school system when they're gonna have something where the social workers gather,
Mhm.
and then a 20-minute, half an hour talk from Portage Township about what we do.
Okay. Yeah,
So it's okay with everybody if I find out from the school system where they're gonna have all their social workers together?
I'll show up. You tell me where, we'll come. We can bring food.
You know,
It gets them in, but yeah.
they all got food.
Oliver was talking about that at one point too.
Davis, yeah,
Yeah. So maybe chat with him too,
right.
cause he would.
Oh, that's right, he works for the school.
He is a counselor.
Yeah, I forget about that.
Yeah, he's told me that before.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's good, just to do something like
Yeah.
that. Then do the same thing for the Catholic schools, because the number of poor kids who are going to Catholic schools. Okay, I was surprised. So also, they all get together,
Sure.
so do it for them. And then I don't know what we're gonna do, like, the little Success Academy, cause I don't know if it's worth,
I mean, they got a lot of poor folks that go there.
yeah, that's it. A lot of these private schools are getting poor folks. So I'll find out what they do
Well, let us know. We're happy to chase it down too.
but Connor did a great job on the flyers.
Yeah.
He did a great job on the flyers and everything. So I will look for that stuff for when school starts back up.
Okay.
If I got anything else I wanted to ask? No?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was wondering about that.
can we run this off and have it hung up and for people to take with them?
Yeah, I could use a couple of those to share around.
For tomorrow?
You mean for here,
Oh,
for
here?
people to know?
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
but,
like a big
but
thing.
no, we should have some for tomorrow too. It's not sponsoring it, but I can tell you from
I can tell you.
the
too.
people I work with,
Yeah, me
I bet.
too.
a lot of them
I bet.
have this.
Probably the number one misdemeanor
Mhm.
in St. Joe County,
Yeah,
either driving while suspended, driving never with a license.
Yep.
The other.
you gotta drive.
Oh, yeah,
So we could make a couple of these and have them hung up
yep,
and,
couple for Ryan to take.
Yep.
do I have any other questions? Oh, I was at our fire department, was at the Lafayette building.
You what? Oh, no,
No.
our fire wasn't.
They didn't take them?
No, because they had enough units.
Oh,
But we
okay.
were covering the city though. We
Okay,
did,
so-
we
yeah.
did respond to calls in the city, several calls, because all of the.
City people were over there.
Yeah, and then there was 4 ladder trucks and we don't have a ladder truck.
Mhm.
So they had Clay Mishibaka's and 2 Southland ones there. But we did cover calls.
Okay. Well, I still think, that's good.
It is great. No,
work.
absolutely great. Yeah.
Did Center Township cover any calls?
I don't know. I don't follow them,
Oh.
but they probably did, to be fair.
Mhm.
They probably did. I think our ambulance even responded to something. I have to go back and look.
Okay.
I was watching that though. It's so funny, Cheryl. I was watching what calls came into for
Uh-huh.
us during that time. We watched the whole thing unfold here. We
Yeah.
was in Lana's office. And
I was like,
we're like, what is
is
that?
that smoke?
I told him, I was like, what is that?
I was like, somebody better
Something.
call it, yeah.
So we sent Aaron Kelly over there. He got there before the fire engines did. He goes, yeah, the whole thing's on fire. And then we heard the engines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I leave town for a couple of days. and
Yeah, you missed it.
burn it down.
And then I was in the county city building today and you can really see,
Oh, sorry.
no, it's all right. You
Let
can
me shut
really
it
see.
down.
I think that's all the
All
official
right.
business.
I guess I don't have any.
Motion to adjourn? Cheryl?
Oh, who this is, so I'll have to answer it.
Motion to adjourn?
Oh, I move we adjourned.
Favor, aye.
Thanks, Sammy.
Okay. If somebody could make a couple of, maybe
No
make,
problemo. We're under a severe thunderstorm watch over up here in Berrien County. Good times.
Get used to it. It's gonna be the next couple days.
I'm gonna-
Literally. Stay safe, everyone.
All right, we'll see ya.
I'm going to give my